Hello everyone. How are we all doing today? I hope you're having a good start to the new year. If you're watching in the future, then rejoice, for no matter what, you have knowledge that we are yet to have. Hopefully it's good though. Speaking of time, last episode we were helping the time mage Alicia with solving the case, and we got introduced to Professor Thorin, who apparently is waiting for us outside our apartment, which, as you can see here, we will have to travel back to the city for that. But let's get a few things done here first. Maybe, are we going to be a mango short because I forgot to water things, of course? Well, we almost have enough, I think, to take down to the snackoon. And we have some flowers that can go to the museum. Is everything actually watered for once? That can't be right. I'll get the watering can just to be sure, because you know how I am. Let's get this out of the way, because you know how I feel about not seeing the farm. Good. Get these, and we do have some new treats to snack on from the city. And it was a little too late last time for me to do so I don't want to forget again about doing it. All right, everything does seem watered. Get the fish. And, well, should we try snacking on a few things? I think, I didn't mean to do that. This is what we have the most of. And I know you're all wondering, why haven't I been planting more things? I just don't want to worry about it just yet until we get the farm how I want it, and we've been busy. All right, so this is the sugar apple for attack damage. Right now we have 34. We've consumed 6 of them, but let's go ahead and eat a bunch. Let's see. Get a bunch here. See if I can get us over the 1. Almost. There we go. Okay, so we got 1, and it took us eating 22 for that. Very nice. But before I get too happy doing that, should I check and see if they've added anything in? Let's see. So we have the keg, and they didn't add anything to that, which is a shame, I fear. And you know what? We didn't get to look at the keg together because of the kerfluffle I had with having to replay the day. I did throw it down out of my backpack. And now we can take a look. We can make coffee. You know what? Let's make coffee. I didn't make any coffee yet. And this will provide a small amount of movement speed for us. And I don't think we use coffee beans for much else, so we can go ahead and just do that. I think making fancy grape juice sells better than the juice, than grape juice. So maybe we make a few of those. And the cinnamon spice latte is an interesting one, since it takes, so is the hot chocolate for the fire crystal, but I guess to warm everything up, that's an interesting one. But provides a small amount of spell damage. I'm not sure if we need the cinnaberries for anything, so I'll hold off on that. And then there's a bunch of stuff we don't know how to do yet. But let's go on down over here. And, you know what? Let me check my settings. I know I was in my other save, and I do wonder... Yeah, that's not what I want to do. I don't want to change the time. Come on. I did disable the seasonal particles because I was getting really sick of the fog. And let's just see. It's a rainy day. That's why everything's watered. Oh my goodness. Yes. Well, it turns out I really don't like the foggy days in the game. So I will probably use that again, even on this farm. I don't like the fog. I don't mind the rain though. The rain is rather nice. But I was surprised that everything was watered. So now it makes sense. But again, don't you worry if you think that I'm playing ahead in that save. I'm not. I was just looking at DLC, and I have had to go back a few times on saves. So I'm even more behind on the day than you think I am looking at the DLC videos, because I just go back every single time. And so I'm never actually moving a day forward anymore on it. I figured out that I could do that, which has been really nice because if you've watched any of the DLC videos, you can get quite a bit from the chests, and then I have nowhere to put it. So redoing my backup means it gets put right back in that chest, and I don't have to worry about where to put it. So if you were ever curious, now you know. But I want to double check down here. I think it's 10 mangoes that we needed. Yes, okay. So we do just need one more. And then finally we will be free. Alright, so the farm is looking good. Perhaps we ignore... sorry, I'm just distracted now. Perhaps we ignore the... Oh my goodness. For the third time, the animals right now, I think they'll be fine in the barn. They might not be too pleased that we're not hanging out with them as much, but I want to, before we go into the city, try to, I think, go over to the beach and just see if we can get a few fish. And let's put the mangoes in here because we have pineapples in here. And yes, I know I've got the doubles everywhere else. I know. I really do. But, oh, we did have a visitor last time, too. Weedle's daughter dropped by to say that she was sorry for her dad. And, no mention of this baby left behind, little Weedy. But she gave us clover seeds and some wheat seeds, which was really nice. And last time, we had quite a few full trees. So let's make sure we grab them. And I'm sad the rain doesn't take away these puddles. Alright, so we've got so much stuff that we can do now. We'll eat that. We don't get a lot for it, just 0.06. But provides an amount of mana permanently. And we have 20 of them. Let's eat them on up. Ooh. It said a small amount, but because we haven't had any before, it has definitely jumped us up. I think we're going to go ahead and just eat everything. Because I don't want to find room for it all. Hopefully we don't need it for anything anytime soon. And then, what is this? Health? Yes, this one's health. And this one's spell damage. And we will do the rest of the attack damage too. Let's do that first. We got 0.25. And then that one got us over 1. Very nice. And then for the spell, we're at 50. $55! That was a good jump. Okay. Oranges. We've had 54 of them before. So we won't get quite as much for having these ones, but a little bit goes a long way. See, at least one jump. The honey. 0.06 for that. And, oh, we only have one of these, a conjure melon. 1.25 for mana. And a very small amount of health for an avocado. I should have looked at recipes too. I'm silly. I don't know why I didn't do that. And I didn't look at the juicer either, and I had talked about it. I'm going to take a quick look through everything and see if there's some recipes already that we know, or if we have to figure them out later. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and if you scroll all the way down past the golden items and the deeps items, we have the great city ones, so you can definitely use them to make different items, and moderate amount of them. I think we'll go ahead and we'll just eat oh, it provides 1.70. That's a good one. Oh, and we have a good, let's make one. You know what? Let's make avocado toast. We're going to the city, we'll have breakfast, it'll be fine. But I do think we'll just eat the rest of them until we reach that 100 point of everything. So I'm not too worried, but that's funny. I do like that they added that, and that's a good jump. I'm surprised that they tell us the exact amount instead of saying moderate or large like they do on so many other things. These ones too. They rarely gave you the exact numbers, which is interesting. Yeah, it normally provides a moderate amount is what I'm used to seeing. That's a really good one too. You know, I'm actually really happy about these recipes here, and I say that because everything that you can buy to eat in the city does nothing permanent for you, so I was a little nervous and worried, but as you can see, at least making food on the farm will get us things. And a good thing too, the sugar apple brulee with ice cream, well, it sounds delicious. We'll have to make honey. Well, I do need to focus on that. Guacamole! Oh, I just got rather excited for that, but I think lemons... Are lemons only in the summer? I don't know, but that's a good one. All right, let me check the juicer as well, just to be sure. All right, not as many recipes, and they don't do anything permanent, but there are some if you want to sell things. Avocado smoothie. And I do want to check over in baking. We'll collect these while I'm here, and I'll take a look. Nothing new on that one. Are there any new jams? They put them at the top this time, so there are new jams. And it looks like exploration, combat, and farming. Are there any others? Right, no, so it's just those ones, but that's good to know. And the oven. So I'm not seeing anything in the oven. I don't know if I missed anything, but I don't think I did. And we do have new fish for fishing. Whether or not they'll show up for me, yes. Okay, so these ones here, we sold them last time, but you can make things with them. And I don't think I've caught an archer fish, but that one has shown up. But we have had the geometric, so there are fishing recipes. And just for the fish grill, let's look at that too. All right, yeah, there's plenty of recipes for this too. And it looks like they do provide some permanent things. Yay, I'm glad we checked that. Let's go ahead and consume the avocado after, after I put away these items here for now. And we'll go ahead and put that in there too. All right, so this provides health, and we got a good jump for our health already. That's really nice. Okay, so we so far have had 15. We've gone up 3.35. And we've gone up 3.55. So we needed a few more to get another jump, but we're almost there to 159. The oven will be a bit, and... Ooh, what did I do? What did I do with the other flowers? We haven't donated a rose yet. Did I put that away? Not in there. So it must be in one of these. I must have, yeah. We only donated a blue rose so far, so let's just make sure I wasn't distracted in putting things away. We donated the blue one. Oh gosh. I am a silly goose. Everything's a mess. But I don't want to spend too much time on the farm. We already have quite a bit already. We have these items to donate. But I'm more interested in us going over to the beach or the pond to fish. And I do have some bait on me. Let's see. Ooh, you guys are out in the rain. Let's see. Oh, wrong one. Oh, come on now. I'm clicking the right button. Why is that happening? There we go. Oh, I think that's the one we already have. Let's grab these. And you. think we can go ahead and do that. Can I get you? Oh, that's gonna bother me. I'm going to change everything right now to the bubble net to make sure that it's not doing that. Okay, so any of them should be fine. I know that seems crazy. I think it's my controller. Ah, that one isn't something we need. Darn. Ooh, someone's missing something over here. Let's see. Oh, a medical glove. All right, so we know who that will belong to. I'm assuming he's not going to be sitting out here in the rain, though, so next time we come across Warnheart, we'll have to give him those. As you can see, we haven't been out and about in a while, so everything's nice and full. Let's grab everything. Let's see. We've had 100 of the apples. Where are my oranges? We have had 32 of those, so we can also eat the oranges in a bit. I feel like I've been hoarding everything in case I needed it. But, oh gosh, our beach. But I might as well just consume them since it's so helpful to do so. Oh, turtle! Oh, it's so sad every time, but you are so nice and generous to us. Oh, good turtle. Thank you. And we can eat the seaweed or use it for recipes, so I absolutely want to collect that. And I do think we have a quest having to do with the shells, but I'm not sure which ones, but maybe we'll be able to do it right away if we have enough. Look at all the treasure chests! Excellent. And this one too? Oh, that was really nice. I guess it's paid off a bit. Grab that. All right, now, do you want to come over here and just see? Oh, and look, we're already almost full up from all that. Search the beach for the stranger. Maybe we can do that because I'm assuming it just must be either to the left or the right side here, and we haven't really traveled to the left side of our beach because of the snackoon. So it could be that way, but we're over here. We might as well just check both, maybe. Okay, yeah. Pinto needs something from us, and Lucia needs something from us. And I don't know what they were, but we must have it on us. Alright, let's go over here and see. We're searching the beach. Oh, no, no, no. I don't have my sword on me. Ooh, we got a trinket. I don't know if we already have that one or not. I don't think so. Oh, and you know what? I changed all my spells, and that could be an issue. But we're okay. We'll figure it out. It's been a bit since we've been fighting these ones, huh? Ooh, can I get that? Nice. Alright, let's get all of you. I don't see anything. You respawned. It's 1:10 p.m., so I don't want to do too much. I think we can head back out. Maybe... Oop. It looks like someone's entered the old seaside cave. Judging by the slither marks left in the sand, you have a pretty good guess as to who it was. Ooh, cutscene. Ooh, look at it in here. Ah, it's you again. What are you doing in this cave? I'm just setting up camp. Camp? Well, it's better than it's better than you just diving into the water on us, I guess. I'm lost, so I'm doing what Naga do. I'm making camp. That's not nice to say. This isn't much of a camp. Maybe not right now, but it will do. I discovered some wreckage further out at sea. When I inspected it, I remembered something. What did you remember? I was on a ship at sea. The ship crashed. Okay. That's all I remember right now. All right. Cool. Are you staying here? For the moment, at least. Tell me, is your Sunhaven a friendly place? Librarian's a jerk. No, it's very friendly. I figured as much, but it never hurts to ask. Thanks for giving me the lay of the land. It's good to know I'll be taking refuge in a place that's friendly. Is there anything I can do to help? Don't worry about me. Naga are born survivalists. Believe it or not, I've lived in much worse conditions than a warm seaside cave. How do you know that? You don't remember anything. I didn't give you my name, did I? Perhaps I've forgotten my manners as well as my memories. I'm Kai. Hey, I remember my name. That's helpful. Yeah, it certainly is. Would you give me your name if I asked? That sounds like a very fey question. You can call me MoonFauna. It's good to meet you, Kai. MoonFauna, is it? I'll remember that. Stop by anytime, in fact. I've learned that it helps to make nice with the locals. No matter where I end up, I'll consider you my first friend in the 4 regions. You can call me my name. You may not have my name, Kai. It's different. A basket representing the 5 main Naga food groups. Fish, 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 and fish. Does that say the same? It looks like Kai probably doesn't need any more fish. The South Sea tides bring in all sorts of stuff. Lost ship anchors, for instance. Ooh, okay, a little hammock. Is that where you sleep? Or I assume you shall sleep on your bed. But you know what? For this being a cave, it's set up really nice. Look at the cabinet and the map. I actually really like his home. Can I read this? It's a book borrowed from the Sunhaven Library. The Northern region, as the name implies, is the most northerly territory in the 4 regions. It is unimaginably vast and is larger than the measured landmass of the other 3 regions combined, even accounting for all the isles of the southern islands. Oh, that is so cool to know. I am deeply saddened that with this new update, they said that we wouldn't be getting another large update similar to this one, which that means I don't think we're ever going to see the northern region, which makes me very sad. I really wanted to get the northern area, the southern isles, even areas to the east. I'd love to know more about Shang's area or maybe Lin's little town, but I wish that we would, but you know, I don't think it's gonna happen. The wild expanse of the northern region is an incredibly rough land and is therefore sparsely populated. Only about 1 in every 10 citizens of the 4 regions can be found in the north. And of these northerners, around half live just a day's travel from the borders of the western or eastern regions. Okay, so maybe they could give us a little bit of something. If one has ever visited the region, they will quickly learn why it's often called 2 nothings. Because as locals will cheerfully explain, in the region you will find nothing to do and nothing to see. These claims, though exaggerated for the purpose of humor, are not without a degree of truth. The northern region is incredibly energy poor. Forests are sparse and the trees thin. Huh. Interesting. Only species capable of surviving such starvation conditions are able to eke out a survival, or ek? I don't know. The grasses are yellowed and dry all year round, and the soil is unfit for farming. Still, plenty of life finds a way to live and thrive, from tiny grass mice to behemoth auric? Oh my goodness, I don't know. And great northern moose. This is to say, if there's not a lot of trees, how are there moose? Okay, this is to say nothing of civilization, though settlements throughout the northern region are few and far between, with populations to match. They nonetheless provide critical resources to the rest of the 4 regions. For though the northern region lacks mana energy, it has no shortages of tangible resources. Well, you just told me there's not a lot of trees or anything. What are the resources? Okay, stone. Stone makes sense. Massive stone quarries provide stone for the western region's great city. Jewelers the world over fill their works. That's not right. But they fill their works with gemstones mined from ancient northern caverns that are so rich with raw ore that iron and adamante are said to flow from them like water in a rushing stream. The first modern settlements founded by humans were established by the force that in present day is known as the Great Army. Military and resource gathering outposts, their productivity and potential for wealth generation eventually attracted stable population bases. I gotta say, the great city with the great army, we sell them a ton of things. They have resources. We know that there's that. And yet, it seems everyone is very hard off in the great city and in the northern region. I've gotta say, I don't think the great city is as great as it claims. I don't think I'm its biggest fan. Again, that's probably why my character moved, because it seems very greedy. These towns and villages grew from minor encampments, and many still carry the simplest titles the encampments were established under, charming and succinct monikers such as Town by the Large River or Mountain Camp for. Indeed, the capital settlement is dubbed Circle Stones for the ancient and fascinating circular rock formation the settlement was built around. Okay. Are we sure the Great City is with the Great Army the one that founded this area? Again, I don't trust it. As one heads further and further north, monuments of civilization become increasingly rare. The rugged north, as it is unofficially dubbed, is the wild and untamed frontier that comprises most of the region maintained and controlled by the powers of the four region's ruling bodies. Beyond this massive stretch of land is yet even more expanse, known only as the Great White Beyond. It is a frigid wasteland that has yet to be properly explored. Intriguing lore. That was a lot. I'd like to think that it's here because maybe Kai is from the north, but since he's a Naga, I just don't think that would be true. If it's so cold there, would Naga live there? The amount of stuff one can find washed ashore is astounding. Kai has collected gadgets and gizmos aplenty, who's its and what's it galore, and a bunch of other waterlogged junk. Alright. Little Mermaid. A map that has barely survived the relentless sea, the wrinkled parchment depicts the continent of the four regions, along with another continent that lies far across the eastward sea. Okay, so the east again. So we've got the north, the east, things washing up from the southern shore. It's a dusty old captain's log, though it looks like a bunch of pages have been ripped out. The remaining blank pages are being used as a sort of memory journal. Remember to get fishing rods, eel, crab too. Oh yes, I remember seaweed is delicious. Lobster, how could I forget? Fishing bait for fishing, right? Refreshing drinks, lemonade, punch, even water will do. Do I like eggs? Oh, yes, I do. Oh, that's kind of funny because, Naga snakes. Okay. And what about you? A tattered banner. Kai seems to have hung it with some reverence, though whatever emblem is depicted upon it has been torn away from its time adrift at sea. Huh. Well, I have seaweed. Kai, where are you? And you set up little lights and stuff out here. Oh, the poor little rug, but that's good to know. I enjoy his likes. They seem rather easy. Can we get a few more things? It's 2 p.m. We don't have a lot of time. Hello, Shang. Are you a swordsman? I trained in the art of swordsmanship, yes. I mastered it at an early age, actually. It took much sacrifice and dedication, but I never strayed from the path. The skills I have developed now are the fruit of that labor, and they have been an invaluable tool throughout my life. You're very dedicated. Thank you for the compliment. I dedicated myself fiercely to the things I care about, because if you aren't dedicated to something, then is it truly important to you? You look like a man of many skills. What other things do you know? Do you know the art of mana infusion? I was tutored in the art from childhood, as many in my homeland are. I know nothing of casting spells or conjuring magic, but infusing mana was key to controlling many aspects of day-to-day life. What do you need to know something like that for? In the Empire, we made frequent uses of magical ore known as jade. Its power sustained our society and powered our tools, everything from street lamps to imperial fortresses. It was necessary to manipulate mana to work with jade. See, that's why I want to see other places in this game. I'm sure it would be so beautiful to see. I have just the thing for you. Well, look at that. Thanks for the sea bass. It's the least I could do. Alright, let's get you. Oh, another sea bass. Okay. And you. And we will eat our oranges. There we go. Oh, I didn't mean to eat the fish. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That's all right. Let's go ahead and also do the seaweed. We have had 43 of them. And then this will give us plenty of mana and space. We'll get it up to where our mana is. And then do another spell. And we'll eat up again. I don't really... Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I shouldn't have done that. I don't really care about that fish. I'm here for summer fish. Let's see. The hot dog will not do much for us, but we shall eat that, even though we're not in the city. All right. Come on, summer fish. Very disappointing. Wait, what about you? No. Okay. This is going to be harder than I had wanted it to be, for sure. Let's see. I have blueberries and raspberries. I've got plenty of stuff we can consume, I guess. These. Even our mushrooms, even though we need to save them to craft things over in Nelvari. I have not forgotten about it. Oh, I ate the same fish again? Oh, that's not good. Well, you know what? I guess we could just eat them for the mana. That one didn't do anything, though. I kind of feel bad about eating it. You do, though. Okay. Let's get you. And you. Oh! Oh, I think that's one! A little starfish. And we've leveled up. How nice! It's been harder to level things up lately. Let's do that, and it'll cost us less now. I don't want to accidentally eat this one. So we're gonna put you up here. Oh, and I didn't even see, we did get another one. So we do have a few. We've turned in the one, I think. That gives me health. This gives me mana. Any others? Health again. Health. Fine. Fine. I guess we can do that. Come on, fish. Where are you all hiding? Here we go. Disappointing? Disappointing. You, I guess I shall just fish for. It's been a bit. Let's see if we can focus on this one. A lobster. Cool. Health. Mana. I'm so sorry about eating these fish here. For anyone who's upset about it, I get it. But, I want to use my spell, and I don't want to take up more space. Deeply unfortunate that they are not spawning as fast as I would like. I guess I shouldn't really be hopping around because that doesn't help with the mana usage. Alright, come on, little fish. Maybe we'll also go try a pond, because I'm sure some of them are pond fish. Ugh, blue tang, of course. Alright, any others before I leave? No. That's okay. Maybe we should also try the river? Anything spawns? I'll give it a second. I know I'm ignoring everyone. Kai, do I have something you will enjoy? I did. Oh, I do have the craft. Sunhaven, Sunhaven. I've been thinking, and I'm pretty sure I remember reading about Sunhaven before. What did you read about Sunhaven? It's a famous town. I suppose I pictured it being bigger based on everything I'd read about. Isn't Sunhaven supposed to be the largest city in the 4 regions? How small is everywhere else? You're thinking of the Great City. Great City, oh, all right. It seems the 4 regions has more than one famous settlement. I must have been getting my memories crossed. Don't you want to go back to your home? My home? I don't remember where home is. For all I can remember, maybe I was escaping scrutiny. Maybe I was a pirate or a fisherman, or I got stuck on a boat. Either way, I'm here in Sunhaven now. I'll stay a little while, I think. What about your family? Do you remember having family? Oh, yes. My wife and 6 kids? Oh, you're only kidding. Okay. I remember enough to know that I was a single snake before whatever happened. Are you sure? You don't have memories. You wouldn't know. As for any other family or friends I may have left behind, well, I don't recall right now. Kai, that's sketchy. I don't believe you. Here. Aw, someone's a little crabby today. Thank you. It's the least I could do. Alright, let's see you. I'll get these while we go. Alright, pond fish. And let's also get you. That should give us enough to get you. See if any others spawn for a moment before I do this. And you've gotten a little bit far away. Hopefully the bubble can get you. Oh, it got one! I think it's a turtle! Oh, and it did not get that one over there. Let's see if my fishing rod will help. Oh, I should have waited. Look at them all, like, spawning now. You seem too normal. Yeah, of course you are. We got 2 of them. We'll just fish normal for a little bit, I guess. I'm glad we stopped here. We at least got one. We'll have to head to the museum and see what else we can see there. Who all we need. Alright, let's get you. Come on, come on. Perfect. Alright, we've had you before. Let's just go on and see. Oh, I needed to turn into people. Who am I turning things into again? Pinto and Lucia. Let's check our board. Heartberries. Are these in the Great City? Did I eat any of them? Have I forgotten their names? What is a heartberry? Copper chest plate. We might be able to do that, Sophie. I will take that. Is this something I can grow? Let's see. Heartberries. 8 days? I don't even have room in my pack, do I? Oh, and wait. How many did I need? 4 heartberries. Okay. Let's just get 5 of them. There we go. Ooh, our pomegranate. Oh, and of course, let's see. Oh, I feel so bad eating the fish. Oh. Well, let's just get you out of the way because I know we can find you. And we can put this in the museum under our golden stuff. So we have that. Let's turn in the fish first. Turn you in. Let's see how we're doing. We need an eel, an angler, a squid, so ocean fish, a flame ray, and a molten slug. I don't know about the slug, but I assume the other ones we would find in the ocean. And I don't think we have come across... We needed a koi fish, yeah, and the snapper and the sandstone. Everything else we already have. Turn in some of our flowers. There we go. So we've got plenty more we're waiting on. And we have our little owl thing to turn in. Yes. So we've got 2 more to find. Mana sap and a pumice stone. Let's just double check. Besides the pomegranate, I think we've already turned in a diamond. We might be able to turn in some bars if I haven't. I don't remember if I have. Oh, and the umbrella one. I don't think I turned one in. Yay! Okay, so we're still looking for that elite score pepper. Okay, so we do really need to start going to that side of the beach, I guess. Let's just see. I don't think there's anything else from this room. I think the golden items are in the other room, but I just want to make sure. Those are the books. Wither Gate, and the other one's Snowfari. So yeah. Golden bundle. Yeah, so we can get our first thing over here. We're a long way off from anything else, but at least now every time we come across a golden pomegranate, we can just eat it and not worry. And yeah, I guess we can turn in some bars. Isn't that nice? That's all I have, right? Yes. Bars are turned in. Diamonds already over here. What else are we waiting on? Oh, the weird ones. Havenite and Dizite. They must be later in the mines. Well, we've turned in a few things. Covington, how about now? Anything? I will take the gold. Thank you. We have learned the Great City is very expensive. And we have something new to look at. The archaeologic hat to go with our outfit that we've been slowly collecting. Oh. Oh, we're cool now. It's giving, was it Cubone from Pokemon? How do the dragons feel about us wearing these? And also the baby skeleton of a dragon. How do the dragons feel about this? Because I feel like they wouldn't be too happy. Oh my goodness, it's 7:40 p.m. and we didn't even go to the Great City. Oh, and I've got to plant these so that we make sure that we get our whole day. Well, that's fine. We will plant these. And if I can get our magic back up, perhaps we can, travel to the city? Or these take a little bit. Let's put them actually on the side. And I know I have stuff that we can put down. Down here. And then we won't have to worry about them if I put this down. Good. Well, it's been quite the time. I got distracted with talking to everyone, that's for sure. Did I? Oh, I just don't have a diamond in there. Okay. So now we do. And I will take that table out of there and we will put this down. Table, I'll put in a separate one. I know we get that quest from time to time. We didn't see Lucia to turn in the clams. Or you know what? I'm sure we did. I'm sure we saw her and I just didn't think about it. Let's sell these. I will keep the crabs for recipes. Avocado toast, please, so I may travel. change our spell. I don't quite think it's really worth us going to the Great City, but at least we'll be over there for the next episode. No! No, no, no. My controller, I think, is just getting so funky. We don't have enough to go. What can give me mana that I have? That is defense. That'll get me a little bit of the way there. Oh, it's not even worth it for us to go, and I'm doing this. Let's see. Wow, I really don't have a lot of the goods, I fear. Guess we can do blueberries. Make sure we have a good amount over. Okay. Now take me. Ooh! We haven't used that one yet. That was an interesting look. Alright, well, are you still in here waiting for us? Hello. Do you like my hat? Good morning to you, MoonFauna. It seems Alicia had some late-night business to tend to, so she's getting a slower start today. I was sent to retrieve you. Is Alicia alright? She's perfectly okay. A meeting with one of her fellow mages kept her from slumber. The Order of Mages isn't thrilled to be made lapdogs to the whim of the curators, but we all have our lot in life. Do the mages hate the curators? Both orders, mage and curator, are two of the 5 ruling pillars of the great city. There's always petty rivalry and power grabs at play between them, especially when one order needs the aid of the other. Okay, 2 of the 5 ruling pillars. Okay, so the mages and the curators. What are the other ones? You're a curator, right? How do you feel about it? It's all childish and beneath me. I'm in the city for one reason alone. To correct misjustice. A man of action, huh? Let's go then. Slow down for a moment. I haven't even had my coffee yet. Your coffee? It's late, Thor. Indeed, I think I'll stroll down to the Plaza Coffee around the corner and get myself a drink. You'll take 1,000 years, old man. I'll do it for you. Oh my god. Why don't you let me get that for you, even though currently it will be too late for me to go get it. If you insist, I could get quite used to having someone wait on me hand and foot like this. Ew. Tell them you'd like Professor Thorn's usual, please. Thorn, you just got lowered down on my list a little like that. I'm happy to help, but no, not like that. Now I just feel like a secretary. Let's take a look. Visit the Plaza Coffee. So let's see where that is. Oh. I clicked it, but I don't see it. There we go. Yeah, that's closed. If it was one of the little carts, we could have, but nope. That one's closed. We'll have to do it next episode for sure, but we can run around at least a little bit. I keep clicking on all the bulletin boards and not doing the stuff for the quests, and I am sorry. Of course I ate all the fruit and you asked for the fruit. Well, we'll see if we come across anything. You look different. Enjoying everything our great city has to offer, I'm sure. What's the Order of Architecture? A smaller branch of the great city's legal and official leadership. Okay, so that must be one of the other 5 branches. I think we might have talked to them before, and I have just forgotten. Under a series of extreme technicalities, our order follows under the Order of Scholars, who oversee the great academia and led by the first scholar, who is one of the city's great council members. So you guys build stuff, right? Oh, incredible history, sir. It's a bit dense, that's for sure, but it's good to meet someone who appreciates the foundational legacy and all the messy business that goes with it of our proud order. That's with the goggles. These are highly advanced spectacles that allow me to magnify my vision at will. Important for the work I do in city architecture, and it makes reading easier too. They look cool. Ooh, okay, so he's one that we can actually like build a relationship with. So you appreciate a good tool of the trade, huh? You're my kind of person. Thanks. Can I go in here? No. Okay. Professor Mittens, do you say anything new today? No. Alright, let's find trees. With all these goodies. Make sure we break things so we find cool stuff here. I think the ones that we need to find won't be around here. Where is it? Crystal fruit and spellberries. I think we have to go to the Mages District. So I'm not quite sure if we'll get to those tonight. Hello, Belinda. Can I recommend a good book to read? Perhaps a tome of the history of portal magic? Thanks, I'm just exploring though. Exploring with your feet is good, but exploring with your eyes is much more efficient. Never underestimate the knowledge that each and every book contains. Thank you, that is good to hear. Thank you. Oh, hi, Betty. Okay, so they don't change daily. They are just what they are. Oop, I did not mean to click that swirl. I'm sorry. Let's see. Yeah, you're definitely close, but it was worth it to look. Out in the rain, sir. Have you talked to the girls? I see you have not changed what you say. Trees. 10 o'clock. We're getting late. Alright, let's check again. Yeah, so the inventory doesn't seem to really change. Grab these. I love when that gives us a water crystal. That makes it so nice for us to find. Let's use you and go over to the Mage District quick. We might pass out, but at least we'll have gotten a few things. Try not to use our spell too much and maybe we'll be okay. So those are our conjure berries. And that's the crystal fruit. So we are looking for crystal fruit and... I've forgotten what the other one is. Well, crystal fruit it is. Oh, it takes so long to get anywhere over here. Nothing. Well, at least you have something on you. And because our spell only takes us so far, I don't know if I use it, if it will take me back to in front of the hotel or not. So I don't know if we should just use our farm spell, because I know it takes us right to the area of our farm that we need, but maybe we should risk it, just for science. 11 o'clock. You guys are out in the rain. I like these under here. I think that looks really neat. Yes, okay, so we have a few more. We'll get there. Right, and we should probably go... Hello? No. Same thing. Okay, let's try our spell. For science, let's see if it takes us in front of our area. That's so cool looking. Yay! Sorry, Thorin, you will have to wait until tomorrow, I guess. Change our ring. And go to sleep. Well, overall, I wish we would have found some more of the summer fish that I was hoping would have been a little bit easier with our bubble spell, but alas, I was incorrect. Definitely will need to do more of that next episode, but this time we will get the coffee for Thorin. We'll move our story forward a little. Sorry if you guys were disappointed we weren't in the Great City too much this episode, but definitely have a few things that I need to get done before we do too much in depth in the city. I don't want to miss out on finding all the summer fish and all that. Making sure that our farm is running okay still. And I haven't talked to too many people lately, so I wanted to make sure that we get a little bit of chatting that wasn't date related. So I'll have to talk to some of them soon, go on another date with everyone, see who we're leaning towards more. I really do enjoy Alicia. Thorn, we haven't talked to too much, but he did give me a little bit of an ick earlier with saying that. But we shall see. Maybe he'll surprise me. I think I will eventually have to do another ranking of the romanceable characters, but I was hoping to kind of have met all the characters before I did another ranking. But do you guys have a favorite character that you really like? I know I've asked before, but if you haven't told me, you can go on ahead. But back for our game stuff for next episode, definitely doing the coffee, seeing about fishing some more. We'll see what happens. And thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, or night, wherever and whenever you are. And until we meet again, goodbye for now.